Disco Zoo. Originally released in late February of 2014, this cool little zoo holds a world of wonder. Aptly named Disco Zoo, this zoo can hold a disco at any time, providing you pay a couple of disco bucks to hold a disco, of course. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. A disco zoo without animals is just a disco. Let's go rescue some animals. With the option to go to 10 different biomes, we first go to the farm. In each biome, there are 6 different animals to be rescued, 3 common, 2 rare, and 1 mythical. As the hot air balloon sets off with the destination of a rural farm area in mind, we can rescue up to 3 animals at a time. During animal rescue, we're greeted with a set of 5x5 tiles, 25 tiles in total. Tapping on one reveals the contents beneath, either being empty, having a sum of coins, or an animal tile. Each animal has a unique tile arrangement. Finding all of an animal's tiles will rescue that animal. Common animals have a set of 4 tiles required to rescue them. Rare animals have a set of 3 required tiles to rescue, and mythical animals have a set of 2 to 3 tiles to rescue them. Uncommonly, a disco box can be up for grabs in the tile puzzle. It will be a singular tile. Finding it will let you have the premium currency. Also uncommonly, there will be 3 animals to rescue at one time, instead of the usual 2. Usually it will require up to 10 perfectly placed taps to rescue all animals. Funnily enough, if you find all of 2 animals' tiles and rescue them, and find all but one of the remaining animals' tiles, the game will give you an additional 5 free attempts. I say this is funny because in any other scenario this will not happen and will only happen here. Usually to get 5 or more attempts in the rescue puzzle, you either need to watch an advertisement or pay 1 disco bucks. However, with every refresh of the attempts, the cost will increase, going up by $1 each time. It can get pricey, and unless if you really want what you're trying to find, it's best to leave it and have another attempt another time. To note too, rarely, a pet can be found. Pets have 5 required tiles to find, and some have odd shapes for each species of pet. The pets are lost or abandoned pet animals. Rescuing one will place the pet into the pet hospital. The animal can be healed up over the course of a few hours. Once they've been treated, you can either give the pet away to a loving home, or adopt them. Adopting the pet will place them into the pet lounge, becoming a part of the zoo. And a friendly reminder to keep on looking for more lost, injured, or unwanted pets. Each time a rescue is sent out, the price of the rescue is increased. Each area scales higher with price, making it quite pricey to rescue more lost animals. Eventually, the cost of coins will cap, however, it takes a while to do this. Speaking of price, we've discussed disco bucks, but not coins. Coins are earned through a few ways. Through animals generating coins each minute, by visitors to the zoo tipping anywhere from 1 coin to the fairly rare 1,000 coins. To make a note, when an animal falls asleep, they will no longer generate coins, needing to be woken up to continue generating coins as such. Coins are also obtained through the rescue puzzle, being placed randomly between the 25 tiles. Finding a few coins in the rescue can dampen the price of a rescue a little bit. Sometimes an event can happen. Most often, an animal will escape and hide with the other animals in the zoo. You must find it. It's not often they'll stray very far from their enclosure, being several enclosures away from theirs at most. Finding all the escaped animals will reward you with either a bunch of coins or a disco bucks. Both are pretty welcome rewards and nice bonuses. Also, there's freedom gardens. Once 25 animals of a certain type, say sheep or pigs, have been rescued, you will not be able to house any more of that animal at the zoo. However, you can free those animals instead, plopping them to a new home somewhere nice and safe. Freeing enough animals will award you with a statue of that animal. You will also get a disco in honor of your achievement. The disco will range between what type of statue you've gotten. Bronze is a 1-minute disco, silver is a 5-minute disco, gold is a 10-minute disco, and so on. It's a pretty nice reward getting the double coins. Speaking of a disco, epilepsy warning. When a disco is in place, all animals will be awake and won't fall asleep. When the disco is in progress, all income from the animals is doubled, which is a nice bonus. If you don't like the strobe lights or physically can't stand them, you can disable them, which is nice. All animals bounce around excited for the party. Once the disco ends, a small message pops from the top of the screen. With all the animals seen, let's go and check out the zoo office. Here we can review the zoo stats, how many animals have been rescued or freed, and other small things. Also, you can check on the newspaper for each area. Small reviews are dropped for each area as a part of the zoo grows, with more animals being rescued. They're fun little bits of text. Name tags can be managed as well if you would like to name animals. Swiping over to the left, oh, hello, what's this? You will get funky with bus tap 3. Huh. If you tap the bus 3 times, we're brought to a secret minigame, Funky Bus. The animals are piloting a stolen bus, and we have to help them control it. This is a secret minigame, and a neat little addition. Basically, Funky Bus is Flappy Bird, wherein when you tap, the bus pops up a little bit. Not tapping it will make it veer to the right. Passing a car will gain a point, and also build up a handful of coins. After crashing, you're awarded a sum of coins based on your score. I'm not super sure, but I think each car pass is worth about 2 to 3 coins, give or take. I could be wrong in saying that, however. Either way, it's a good way to gain some extra coins if you need them, and a neat little time waster too. Going back to the zoo entrance, there's a guy that talks about his balloon. Tapping on it, we're taken to the end of the zoo. Swiping right, there's more hidden text. Made by Owen Goss and Matt Ricks. What's Poppin'? Given what happened at the entrance with popping the balloon, popping all 5 of the construction workers' balloons will take us to a second secret minigame called What's Poppin'. In What's Poppin', we send off balloons of different types. Merging 2 balloons of the same type will make them into a bigger, different balloon. Rarely, merging 3 balloons will grant a triple merge, granting 2 of the larger balloon types instead of just 1. Each merge grants a small sum of coins, and a merge combo will increase that amount of coins that are granted for each merge. Which is pretty cool. Compared to Funky Bus, What's Poppin' can go on for a fair few minutes before you lose. Eventually, however, once the balloons reach the red line near the lower half of the screen, they'll blink a few times. After several seconds, if not floating upwards from the other balloons blocking their way, you will lose. Usually when I play What's Poppin', I leave with around 1,000 coins, which is a nice sum for sure. More time consuming than Funky Bus, but can be a lot more rewarding too. Also has a really nice soundtrack. Overall, Disco Zoo is a cool game. I enjoy this neat little mobile game a lot. I've just scratched the surface to what's to offer in Disco Zoo, so if you feel in the mood to party with the animals, then head over and play Disco Zoo. There's a fun little world to explore, and many animals to rescue. Have fun in the disco, and I'll catch you later, mate.